Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Tony, and in this video I'm going to do a product review on this Mower M115-38. This is a lawn tractor that I purchased at Walmart. So a crazy thing happened, right? My old lawnmower died, and I did a video on that. It was a push mower that I had purchased from Walmart probably like 18 years ago. It was a yard machine lawnmower. So checking out lawnmowers, walking in the lawn, Walmart, I saw this lawn tractor sitting out there for a pretty good price. So I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of walking around the yard, sick of pushing a push mower, and I wanted something that I could mulch leaves with, kind of sit on, ride around the yard. And I have a 1/4 acre, so this is a perfect machine. It's not too big, not too small. It does a really good job, and I wanted to use it. It's not all buffed out, polished, looking nice. I've been using this thing all summer because I wanted to do a really good video for you guys so you can see what it was all about. So before I give you a walk around on the lawnmower, remember, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, leave a comment and we'll reply back to you. Either I'll reply back to you, or one of the viewers that hangs out on the channel will reply back to you as well. So let's get rolling into this. So let's begin with the walk around on the machine. So when you're sitting down, there's a drink holder on the left. The seat is on springs, and if you lift it up, the battery is right underneath. So there's a battery set up right there. The seat's pretty comfortable, it's not bad. On this side on your right, there is an engagement lever. So if you go forward, it engages the blade, and there are 5 different positions for the deck height. So I tend to keep it on 3. It's pretty good for the yard that I have here, and I usually don't really move it off of that. Both sides have a couple of rollers, so that if you hit like a little bit of a imperfection in the lawn, a curb or something, that'll kind of roll along there. The chute cover does move up and out of the way, so it's come in handy for some tight obstacles, like going around my swimming pool, around the fence, or if there's a fire pit in your way and you trying to kind of cut close to those things, it'll flex a little bit for you. It's made out of rubber, so it tends to take a pretty good beating. So, and again, right here on this side is your levers for forward, neutral, and reverse. The ignition is right here, right on the right hand side, and the cover does flip up. And here is where the motor is, right underneath it. So here is the fuel tank. It holds quite a bit of fuel. I'm not sure if it how many gallons it holds. It has to be, I don't know, maybe like 1.5 gallons or maybe 2 gallons. What I'll do is I'll try to find that out and I'll put it in the description for you guys. I have a 1/4 acre lot, and one thing I noticed about this lawnmower is it's really good on gas. Like, I can usually mow my lawn 3 times before I need to fill the fuel tank. If for a big ride-on lawnmower, well, it's not huge, but for a ride-on lawnmower, it is pretty good on gas, I gotta say that. The air filter is right under here. So if you undo, I've never even taken this out, but if you undo these 2, the cover screws, the cover should pop out for you, and you should be able to service that. And it is right there. So just kind of put it back and lock the screws in place. So that's easily accessible. It's easy to service. There's a fuel filter that came on it, and that is right here. It's on your left hand side. Let's go around this side. Here is where you check the oil. So there's a dipstick right here, and just kind of pull it out. And you check the oil level in there. It has a 1.5 horsepower motor. It's kind of hard to see with the glare. Let me go around the side. You can see the sticker on it. And it's a power built motor by Briggs & Stratton. This is a Briggs & Stratton decal right there. Has a Made in the United States sticker, which is cool to see. And on this side here is the choke lever when you first start it. fast to control the throttle. And there's 6 speeds right here. So what that controls is, we try to get in there. Try not to lose my camera equipment while I'm doing it. All the way down is the parking brake. So what you do is you push the clutch all the way in with your left foot, set the parking brake, you can start it up, and then you have 6 different speeds at which you can travel across your line. And it's pretty fast. I've had it in 6th gear, and it's kind of way too fast for my yard because it's not big enough. But if you have a lot that you're trying to mow, you may be able to use that setting. So what I noticed is the deck sticks out a little bit beyond the wheelbase line, which is good because it allows you to get close to things. So, you know, if you need to mow close to a fence or around like a walkway, something like that, you can get pretty close to it. And you know, it's been pretty good. This particular model didn't have headlights in the front. You could probably add one on. You know, all you would need is an LED bar and put it underneath and get power to it somehow. But I only mow the lawn during the day, so it wasn't a big deal to me. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll show you how to start the lawnmower so you can see how easy it is, what the process is, and you can see how the machine runs. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to push down on the clutch all the way. There's a lever right here, push it all the way down and activate the parking brake. Then you can release the clutch. Make sure that the shift knob is in the neutral position. Make sure that the blade engage is in the off position. Okay, so now that you have the parking brake engaged, the lawnmower is in neutral, the blade is not engaged, you have the parking brake on. Make sure you put the choke on. If it's just pulled it out of the garage or the shed or whatever it is, put the choke all the way up, and now you can turn the key and start it. Then put it to the fast setting, and it should idle right away for you. Okay, so one thing that I've noticed with this lawnmower, and I don't know if it's like a safety feature across all lawnmowers like this, but I see this question all the time, you know, if I'm driving around in my backyard, can I get off the lawnmower without it stopping? Well, I noticed that if everything is in place, all safety features like pushing the clutch, set the parking brake, put the lawnmower in neutral, make sure that the blade is not turning so the blade engagement is off, you can get out of the seat on this lawnmower and move whatever it is that's in your way, as long as safety wise everything is in the off position and the lawnmower will stay running. So I'll demonstrate that in a second. I'll start it back up and you can see what I mean. So it'll allow you to do that. So what we'll do now is I'm going to start this back up. I'll drive around the backyard real quick and you can kind of see how it cuts. I did a quick little snippet about that the other day, and you can kind of get an idea of how it cuts if you're mowing your backyard. Alright guys, so I hope you liked the video. Remember, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll totally reply back to you. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I have stuff coming out daily, weekly. We add a lot of content to the channel. Very often the frequency is up there, so you don't want to miss anything. You know, we do stuff on product reviews that you would use around your house. We're always fixing stuff around the house. We do some model repairs here and there, you know, ATV stuff. It's a great hodgepodge of stuff, and they're things that you'd use in your everyday life if you're a homeowner. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.